Hi everybody, Sanford, welcome to Reality Buzz TV. So you guys, the episode 9 of the Mommy Club is out, and Mrs. Mopps launched her skincare products. Okay, and we're going to talk about all of the things that happened in this episode. You guys, it was a nice episode, not so much drama. I do like the ladies to get along now and then. Okay. We love the drama, but not all the time. So it was a good episode. Obviously, we did not see Ratile because Ratile is supposed to be somewhere overseas having fun with her husband. We hope that the side chick didn't take the other plane. Well, we know how these side chicks are. You know, they can follow you on a holiday with your husband, and your husband is like, "Listen, I just need to rush to this business meeting here while I'm in the country," and then the next thing he is over there with the side chick. Right? Somebody must check or go to the side chick. Oh, God, it's already happened. Eish. Otherwise, I was gonna say, somebody please check that the side chick is here in South Africa. We don't want Ratile to be disturbed there by the holiday with her husband. Anyway, you guys, I hope that they are able to work things out. It's just that our timelines of all of these things are confusing because they're supposed to have shot the show earlier this year. And also earlier this year is when we found out about Ratile going to the police to get the protection order. So I'm not understanding whether the trip happened before or after, but I'm guessing that it happened before she went to the police station to report her own husband and mother-in-law, apparently, for some actions that were not so kind towards her. Anyway, you guys, listen. So Mrs. Mopps launched her skincare product, and of course, I like to go and search for when a person is launching a product on a reality show. I like to go and see, is the website there? Can people really buy the product so that you, as the viewers, can also buy it? Listen, guys, if Mrs. Mopps is watching, people always ask me what I use on my face, and I always say I use Vaseline, and they don't believe me. So maybe she can send me some, you know, Nala. I said Luna. I was searching for Luna for such a long time, and I realized it's not Luna Rain, it's Nalareigh. But here's the thing that happens when you search for her product, because there are other products that have very similar name. I don't know if you saw this online, and sometimes that can be confusing for the viewers, you guys, because yes, her website is out. Let's start with that, you guys, because that is good that her website is up. She's got her products there, because if you're going to talk about your product on a reality show, then you have to have the website ready and people must be ready to buy. Here is Mpumi. I mean, who else is she gonna use? Okay, so part of this episode, you guys, we were watching Mpumi doing this photo shoot, okay, because she wanted to get it set up before the launch. And these are her products. Let's see how much of the product she has, okay. And so it does look like, you guys, it's ready for you to shop. Okay, these are the products that she talked about, the cleanser, the serum, the cream, the night cream, and then the serum. She said there's a day serum and the night serum, which is that and that. And also there's a face mask. So it's all the products she talked about, you guys. And it was a good thing that during her launch, she knew her product. Okay, she was able to tell the people about her products, because on these reality shows, we've seen some people launch products where they don't even understand their own products, and they cannot even explain how they came up with the idea of a product, how it's put together, what is on the product, so that when we use it, we know what's on it. Anyway, you guys, you can go into the website. It's Nalareigh. I thought it was rain, the rain Yemvula. No, it's the rain, Reign. So it's Nalareigh. So now, when she explained what the name is about, how she came up with the name, apparently one of her grandmothers was Nala, and her mom is Nala, and then one of her daughter's names is Nala. Okay, so the Nala is a family name. So Nala is not the one from Lion King. So, but I think she would have a problem a little bit because you guys, they when you search for it, there's also this one that comes up, which is also it's Nala. It's also a skincare product. So I don't know if she saw it because sometimes it's not so good when you are starting out to have another product that has a similar name to yours. Well, sometimes it can work in your favor, sometimes it might not. Okay. And then there's also this lunar rain. This is when I was making a mistake and I thought it was instead of Lala, it was Luna. There's another lunar rain. Okay, so the rain is the same, but it's Luna. This one is not Nala. Okay, so it can confuse you when you are searching for it online, depending on what comes up first, you guys. But nonetheless, her website is ready for you to shop. Okay, the price is here, like have 300 rands for you to be able to buy at least one product, because of course it's like two maybe 350, because 290, 220, 210, 180, 280. Then you have to obviously pay for delivery. Okay, so I guess if you're going to buy the whole set, maybe you get the serum, cream, and face mask. 180, 200, it's like 400, 600, 700 rand. Must have 700 rand to buy Bumi's product. Anyway, it's good to have the products ready, you guys. So go into the website and check it out. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to get through that because sometimes I forget to do that. I like to do that when people have launched their product online so that we can say go and support. Okay, go and support. But the thing is, some people will be doing fashion shows with no fashions, so we still don't know where to get the fashions. So be prepared when you do a reality show, and if you're going to launch your product on a reality show, make sure you have stock. Okay, I hope she has a warehouse with lots and lots of these products, because some people are just going to buy these products because it is Mrs. Mopps's product, because they love her. Some are going to buy it because they just don't like her. They wanna see if they can criticize it. Okay. Anyway, you guys, in episode 9, or let's start with the end of episode 8, because in the end of episode 8, I did not review the part where Mrs. Mopps, Mrs. Sunday, and Mrs. Nchangase Unozipho were going to a mystery room. Okay, I thought that was a nice hangout, you guys. I do feel like this season Mrs. Mopps is trying to make sure that she's spending time with wives individually, even though we are yet to see her spend one-on-one time with Nalareigh, and we are yet to see her spend one-on-one time with Ratile. But she is making sure to give the newbies a chance, to get to know her, and also for her to get to know them, and also to see if they can build a friendship. So I do like that about her, even though she's saying some shady stuff about them, but she's still making an effort, you guys. So they did have a great time at the mystery room. That is when she even gets to tell them about this product that she's about to launch. And I do like the fact that Mrs. Mopps waited, you guys, because Mrs. Mopps did the Real Housewives, did the first season of the Mommy Club, and now in season 2, that's when she's launching the product. She didn't rush it, and she didn't talk about it too soon. When she started talking about it, she knew it was about to get ready, and it was going to be ready for her to do a launch. Okay, and I guess in the containers there was really the product, because sometimes they'd be launching a product. Remember when Kenya launched the product and somebody opened the bottle and there was water inside it because the product was not ready. They just had the branding and everything, but the product was not in whatever. So she was saying she was going to give them gifts to take home so that they can review the product. So that's good, you guys. So Mrs. Mopps and Mrs. Sunday in episode 9 are going out just with the kids, you guys, to have some fun. It's like this bouncing place. And I don't think that it's possible for you to take your kids there and they don't have fun, okay? And they're there with the nannies, Umanche, and I think the other one is Matidi, so the Jablile's nanny, and apparently she has multiple nannies. Okay, these ladies are living the life, I'm telling you. If only the husbands were behaving, we would say that they're living a perfect life. Okay. And so they play with the kids a little bit, and of course we have to get a scene out of this, so they do go and aside just to talk, you guys. I do feel like, as far as I'm concerned, for me, the jury is still out when it comes to Mrs. Sunday, because I just don't get her yet. Okay, and I can't say for sure that I liking her, am I not? And I feel like the thing that I don't like about her is the fact that she came with preconceived ideas about the others. So it's very difficult to build a relationship with the other cast members, because I feel like she watched the show, and also she got on and she was friends with Ratile. So a lot of the things that she's thinking about the cast is what Ratile has told her, which is unfair, really, because she should be giving them a chance to get to know them. Listen, like, it's different, you guys, when you are friends with somebody. Let's say I have a best friend, okay, somebody that I've known for years, and then that person is introducing me to a group, and then but they're saying, hey, but this one is very funny, this one is not, as Zwane Naye, and she has done some funny things. Because my best friend, I've known my best friend for years, I'm not gonna really make an effort to get to know that person, because I'm probably gonna trust my best friend's judgment, But if everybody is new, if even the person that is with me is new to the group, like is new to me, new to the group, then I should give everybody a fair chance. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. Because the friendship Kamesi Sande and Uratile is new itself. Okay, she is still getting to know Uratile. She mustn't just take Uratile's idea on who everybody is. She must give everybody a chance, because she might never know. She might become friends with Happy, and right now it's not happening because for some reason she has a thing when it comes to Happy. So for me, I feel like I haven't decided yet whether I like Mrs. Sunday or not. There's just something off about her, but I will give her a chance, because I feel like right now, at least she's making an effort now to spend time with people individually, and maybe even more efforts than Nozipo is making, because Nozipo is just absent for some reason. But at the end, you guys, at least we get to see her open up a little bit, and it's going to be more on our next episode. Okay. So Mrs. Mopps is just finding out how Mrs. Sunday is feeling about the other lady. She says, listen, I can't really say if we're going to be friends with them or not, because I haven't had really time to spend with them. I feel like so far we are getting along, but I don't know what people are saying behind my back. But I've spent time with you. I like you, and I feel like I'm looking forward to building a friendship with you. Listen, I did feel like it was too soon for Mrs. Sandler to call whatever they have with Mrs. Mopps a friendship, because with Mrs. Mopps, I think you have to you have to take your time. And this is what happened with Miss Manche last season, where she came in to say, me and Mrs. Mopps, we're the best of friends or whatever, but they had never met. Okay. And then the next thing, the whole thing fell apart, you guys. And they do get to talk about Nozipo. I think the cast is feeling the same way that we are feeling about Nozipo, about the fact that a lot of the times she's quiet, a lot of the times she disappears into the crowd. When they are all there, you hardly ever see her or hear her talk. And so sometimes you forget that Nozipo is there. And I do feel like Nozipo has a really big story to tell. And also because she came on this season and she was real. The first scene that she shot, she was real about the fact that she was going through some things in her marriage. And it felt like at the beginning of the season, she was going to be somebody that was willing to share it all. Okay, she was just going to be open about what was happening in her household, what was happening with her marriage. Okay, and then as the season is moving along, I don't know if she regretted sharing too much at the beginning, and now she's holding back, but she's left us and the rest of the cast feeling like, what the hell is going on? You said something was going on in a marriage. How are you doing now? And she's not saying much. So I guess Mrs. Sunday was expressing that as well. She feels like with Unozipo, there is a wall. It's not like she feels like Unozipo is a bad person, but she feels like there is that wall. and a lot of the time she's not saying much when they are together. Mrs. Sunday does share, you guys, how I guess she has gone through anxiety and depression in recent years, and part of her joining the cast and spending time with the ladies is because she just wants to get out of the house and do more things for herself, you guys. I don't know, you guys, if I'm the only one that feels like a lot of people recently, or maybe it's just like recently people can name it, people can identify it as anxiety, depression and anxiety now, but people have always gone through things. Because I just feel like recently there's a lot of people are going through anxiety and depression. Okay, is it just in my life, or it's in my life, and it's also when I watch all of these shows, everybody's going through anxiety and depression. So I don't know, you guys, if people are going through a lot right now, or people have always gone through such things, but we didn't have names for them. We didn't know that, when you're going through this is anxiety. When you're going through this is depression. Now people have names for it. Now they say this is what they're going through. But I just feel like it's everybody, guys. It's everybody. Everybody's just going through something, okay? Going through a lot. So she was saying that part of her joining the cast is so she can get out more with the ladies and sort of take care of herself more, you guys. I even wrote here, you guys, and I said Mrs. Mopps did seem genuine when she was spending time with Mrs. Sunday. I think she genuinely wants to get to know her. And I guess you guys will see once she is interacting with the others, because sometimes you will feel like the ladies will sit down and talk, and you will feel like, wow, okay, there's a possible friendship here. And then when the lady is sitting with someone else, now the lady is telling someone else, what the other person was saying in confidence, because they are building a friendship with that person. They were trusted with that information. Now they transfer that information. So sometimes you only get to know later that the person was not being genuine. But I felt like Mrs. Sunday was being genuine here. And I think the fact that she disclosed was, what, I think you're a nice person, which indicates that, she thought Mrs. Mouse was not a nice person. She's like, I think you're a nice person. I'm looking forward to our friendship. I think both of them are genuinely trying to build a friendship. We will see, though, you guys. We will see. And then, you guys, we're so happy. And let me say this, you guys. Happy is one person that is not scared to just show us where she lives. We happy wherever she's living in the during that season. We're going to see her kitchen. We will see her bedroom. We will see the outside of the house and whatever. Whereas the other housewives or the other mommies limit us. I want Mrs. Mopps, guys. She's going to make sure that when they shoot in her space, she'll show us just that space. If the event is outside, it's just, we just see that. We don't say a lot of it. So we can't even say we know Mrs. Mopps's house. So happy is the one that is more free. They will shoot the person parking the car outside, coming in, opening the door. You will see how the door looks like coming into the kitchen. She's just free like that. Okay. And I like that she shares a lot, even though people can also come for you for your for your house, but her house is looking nice, you guys. I don't know what negative you can say about that house, but someone else was saying the house belongs to what a man, that is what. Mm-mm. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I no, so anyway, you guys. So happy is getting a chef to teach the nanny slash the maid Ushalom how to cook. Okay, and I thought I like the fact that Ushalom was very receptive to the idea of her learning to cook, because I feel like even if it's not like she's only going to cook for Uhepi. She might use those skills for herself at home when she's cooking for her husband and her kids. So I would also be receptive. Oh, you want me to take a cooking class? Let me take a cooking class, because obviously Happy is going to pay. Okay. So they ended up cooking fish for Happy. And I guess a fish is something that do happy likes, but also because she doesn't eat just anything because of her condition, maybe it's something that she can eat easily. So she wanted Shalom to learn to cook, you guys. And I'm guessing Shalom does everything in the house because it's like she takes care of the kids. And I haven't seen any other helper in Happy's house, so I'm guessing that she also cleans and also cooks for the family. And she looks like she's very happy doing it. So I would guess that she's being paid very well to do all of that because I think out of all the nannies, besides Manche, Ushalom looks like a very happy employee. Okay. Anyway, you guys, the other scene it was us getting Mrs. Mopps' photo shoot for the launch of a product because I keep thinking Luna. I have to. It's Nalareigh, okay? Because if I say Luna Rain, that's something else. That's then if you go to that website, they're selling the necklaces and stuff. It's Nalareigh. So she's about to launch a product. So the same guy that did the photo shoot, I don't know what she was going to do, or it was for her husband's anniversary, something. But that guy has done a photo shoot before on the show for Mrs. Mobs, and they did a photo shoot, you guys. And I mean, if you go to the website, you will see that it is the same pictures that she was taking that day. And also because she's preparing for the launch of her products. Every time they say that it's a launch of a product on these reality shows, I'm like nervous because I'm like, I hope the product is ready. But this one was ready, you guys. And then we got an interesting scene here, you guys, because Barbara and Manche, who is Mrs. Mops's helper, they're out to do their hair. They're out at the salon. And I guess Barbara got a raise, you guys. I mean, I guess that Tina gave her a raise because she was like, I'm taking Manche to the salon and I will pay myself. Okay. And the Manche has dreadlocks and she had braids. I think baby Vuselela my braids, which I don't understand sometimes, you know. Must say cookie, they just keep a low braids, okay? That's why I have short hair. Because such things are just a lot for me. Anyway, so they go to the salon and they're doing their hair. I thought that was a nice outing. And Manche started talking about how she didn't like the fact that Barbara said that they did not support her when she was going through a lot when she lost her job, you guys. I do feel like maybe they didn't support her because she keeps saying that they didn't support her. She says that she wasn't receiving no phone calls, no words of comfort from nobody. And Manche, I felt like, oh, Manche, the approach to a conversation was weird for me because if a friend of yours says, I didn't feel supported during this hard time in my life, your approach should be, oh, I'm sorry that we didn't support you. What could we have done different? And also just say, I'm sorry that you felt that way. I really am sorry. Next time I'll do better. But her approach was more like, why did you say that? It's not like we didn't support you. But Barbara in the data session is like, no, they didn't. I don't remember getting any phone calls. I don't remember getting any words of comfort from her. So yeah, they didn't support me. But Barbara ended up being the one that apologized to Manche. Okay. And I'm like, I don't understand that. But she said that she's doing it for peace. She's like, for peace sake, I'm just going to apologize. But they did not support me. I posted in the group, I guess the nannies have a group, a WhatsApp group. She had posted in a WhatsApp group that she lost her job and she did not get any words of comfort. It's possible that the other nannies maybe felt like, you know what, mhlampe they are, it's going to feel like they are betraying their employers if they talk to Barbara, who is no longer part of the group, because maybe the assumption was if she lost her job at Ratile, then she's also losing her job as a cast on the show. Because remember, they are also cast members, they get paid. They have a different check, like the mommy has a check and the nanny has a check. So maybe they were feeling like maybe she's not part of the group now because she's not. And if they keep talking to her, maybe it's going to be like, I don't know, you guys. But she did say that they did not support her. And then they were talking about the hairlines, okay? And Mancha believes that, the solution to the hairline, if your hairline is preceding, You need a man. It's a sign that you need a man. And I'm like, Mancha clearly hasn't dated a lot, because if she had dated a lot, she would know that you get empandla from dating men. You know, the reason I have this is because I don't have a man. That's why my hairline is still intact. Don't ask me questions here. I'm joking, you guys. But I feel like men can be the ones that will, remove your hairline. Okay, they will attack you. The stress from a man can attack your hairline. So I was like, "Hi, Manchi." She's got this the other way around. Her hairline should be all good right now since she's not dating. Anyway, I think they were just talking about that, you guys. And then we did get Happy. Happy is doing her teeth. And I do feel like she's done her teeth, because in one diary session, her teeth look really white. And then in another, they look like normal. Okay. So I feel like she has done the teeth, but we were going back to watch her doing the teeth. And she's getting the veneers, which is an in thing now, you guys. I feel like people are fixing teeth even when you feel like they don't need to. It's like a BBL thing. Nongenasi ishwapha ufaka izinqe for some reason, okay? you know so I don't know, you guys, it's an in thing. If you've got the money, why not do it? Okay. Or she even says it herself that she didn't need to, because she had perfect teeth, but she's going to do it. It's going to cost 124,000 or 134,000 rands that she's going to pay for the teachers. She was going for like a consultation, and then she was going to do them, and then but there's one diary session, you guys, that I was like, it looks like it's done already, because the teeth were just too white for her normal teeth. Anyway, you guys, the things of the rich people. Now we get to the Nalareigh launch. Finally, you guys, Mrs. Mopps is launching her product, and the space was well decorated. What I didn't get was, are they at her house or not? Did I miss something, guys? If you watch the show, please let me know. Were they at her house? Because I was like, are they at her house? I'm not understanding. That's what I'm saying. With the Mrs. Mopps, even if you are at her house, she will show you the space that she needs to show you, nothing extra. Okay. And Booming uh, loved the space herself. She loved the space. And Nozipa was number one to arrive. She said it's beautiful. A happy arrive. She says it's beautiful. Mrs. Sande says it's beautiful. Nunu Rai says it's beautiful. Now, if Nunu Rai says it's beautiful, it really is beautiful, because Nunu Rai does decor, and she does really good decor, you guys. So if she says it's nice, it's nice. I also thought that it was nice. Okay. And then there was this couple there that was there to sing opera for them, and they were singing Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. Guys, you remember at school Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. There was always that one that will do the do. So they sing, guys. They sing, and everybody liked the performance. And I was like, oh, that's different. But but guys, but I was like, yeah, that's different. But everybody liked it, because even I was like, you know what? Maybe my next event. I don't know if she was being shady, but I didn't pick up the shade. If she was being shady, I didn't pick up the shade. She was like, the next one, definitely. Okay. Now, there was one extra friend that I didn't understand whose friend was that. Yes, this episode I watched it so many times, but there are things that I still didn't understand. There was one extra friend that was with them. I'm guessing it's one of Mrs. Mopps's friend. And listen, they kept pouring champagne, and then champagne again, and then I'm like, where is the food? Did you guys see them eat? Because I didn't. I'm like, where's the food? But the event was nice, you guys. Then there's a time when Mrs. Mopps disappeared for a long time. I'm like, where is Mrs. Mopps? Okay. I don't know if she was with her husband, or her husband was like, and when are your friends leaving? You never know, Phela, ngoba we never meet Mr. Mopps. So We don't even know if he is happy with her bringing the friends there. Okay. And also, guys, it would have been nice for him to be there with his. We already know that he doesn't like making appearances on the show, but it would have been nice for him to be there when his wife is launching the products, you guys. But she did come back, and I like the fact that she was like, okay, let me present my products to you. These are the, like I said, those products that we are seeing there on the website, exactly what she was talking about, you know. She was like, here are my products. This is how we made them. This is what they do, you know. So she did all of that, you guys, which is good. It's good for you to know a lot about your products, okay? All six of them. For now, it's just six. Okay. So, yeah, you guys, she explained everything when it comes to her products, and then she tells them that she's going to, or she also told them about the name, but I've already explained to you what the name is. It's a family name because everybody thought that it was because of it's a name from the Lion King show. Okay. Yes. And then, you guys, another friend came that they called Mrs. J, who came very, very late and wearing pink, which was of the theme. Okay. And also the crown. And I'm like, what the hell is happening here? This friend comes and she said that she was summoned. And I'm like, I don't know if she was summoned by the devil or summoned by the Lord or summoned by Amadlozi, but she was summoned to come to the event, and then she was summoned to go buy Mrs. Mopps a gift. The whole thing just didn't make sense. She ended up buying Mrs. Mopps a Bible and a journal. She says because she was told that Mrs. Mopps doesn't need friends or family, she just needs Jesus. I'm like, but who are you? I didn't understand that. Okay. Anyway, even Mrs. Mopps was not impressed by the fact that this person was so late at the event and even was wearing a crown at her event. Okay. So fine, you guys. Now, when they were arriving, you guys, this is where the drama is because I need to give you a background to know where it started. So when they were arriving, when Mrs. Sunday was arriving, she greeted everybody. Okay, let me say that she greeted Umpume, and then Uhappy was closer to Mpume than Unozipho. Unozipho was sitting on the other side of the table. So she greeted Mpume, which is Mrs. Moms, goes to the other side of the table, greets Unozipho. Then Uhappy is like, is this person right in the head? Why would you do that? And mind you guys, the people that were coming to sing, the opera singers were already standing there. I don't know why they ushered them early, ushered them in early. We're already standing there. They're seeing all of these crazy things. So Mrs. Sane goes and greets Nosip, and then Happy's like, what's up with you? What's the one in King at Tombazane? And then she comes back to greet Happy. I really do feel like Mrs. Sane just wants to have a problem with Happy. But I don't know what the problem is, except that maybe she's taking up for Ratile. But she will be left behind because Ratile will make up with Happy, even though now they've made up, but I don't think they've really made up. But I think that one day they're going to really make up and she will be left behind with the beef that she doesn't even know where it started and she wasn't even there when it started. Okay. So when this lady now is giving Mrs. Mopps the Bible and the journal, now Happy says to Unozipho, so you see the importance of the gift that I gave you at the trip, because also Happy had given Unozipho a journal. Okay. And then Unozipho explained to us, no, I understand the importance of your gift because I do journal. Anyway, I was somebody that journals anyway, but I journal from my phone. But I was always worried that my kids would see what I write there because we share the same iCloud. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay. And then she was, oh, so no, she was just explaining that. It was, no, I appreciated the gift. I understand how important it is. In fact, I was journaling, but it was just that issue. That's why. And then Happy's like, that's why I bought you, because you had said that. That's why I bought you the actual, like, manual, journal. Now, Mrs. Sande says, "Good, I nami angifuni journal. Why is everybody getting a journal now?" But the thing is, the thing that makes me feel like Mrs. Sunday really wants to have a problem with Happy is because Happy gave Nozipo a journal, and then the Mrs. J lady gave Mrs. Mopps a journal. Now she's demanding a journal, but not from Mrs. J, who just gave Bumi a journal. She's demanding it from Happy because she just wants to have a thing with Happy. And now it gets to a point where that they're now having an exchange with who Happy is like, you really do have a problem with me. And I think that the thing that you have a problem with is the fact that me and Ratile made peace. Okay. And Mrs. Stan is like, did you really make peace? Which really for me is like basically you are selling out your friend, because what she is saying when she says to Happy, did you really make peace? Means that her and Ratile talked, and Ratile was like, no, I know we made peace, but not really. But she was talking to a friend. I'm sure Ratile didn't think that that was going to be, transferred now to Happy. Now Happy is like, so tell us, girl, what did Ratile tell you? Because it sounds like Ratile told you something big about me, and that's the reason you are so upset. And I did tell Mrs. Mopps that you really don't like the fact that me and Ratile are making peace. And I don't even understand why Mrs. Sana has a problem with that, because that peace that Ratile and Mrs. Mopps Happy made, it was just to be like, okay, girl, but they are still shading each other. But when ungena, that's what I'm saying. But for me, Mrs. Sunday, it's like, why are you, you should, in fact, she should have used that opportunity to get to know the ladies now without Ratile, because now uhlezi eduze kaRatile. With Ratile not there, there was an opportunity for you to open up to these women. Or if you're not going to open up yourself, just, listen to them and be kind to them. You don't know, maybe one of them could be your friend. So I don't know, guys, but she really does have a problem with Happy, you guys. And yeah, so the exchange was that it was very petty. There wasn't any significant shade thrown, but yeah, Mrs. Sun has a problem with Happy, and Happy knows that Mrs. Sun has a problem with Happy, so Happy has a problem with Mrs. Sun. So that is what is going on, you guys. Listen, it was nice to see how the ladies are, the dynamics without Ratile. I guess when Ratile comes back, they're going to be updating her with, hey, waze washiya ke nohlanya lwakho lomngani wakho, na umngani wakho besihlanya kakhulu kusungekho. And you guys, now in the next episode, I guess it's going to be a scene that we've been waiting for, where Unozipo gets to tell us about what's happening in her marriage. And I do hope, you guys, that she doesn't just end with saying that, my husband is asking for a second wife, and it ends there. And she's probably going to cry about it, because it looks like an emotional scene where she's sitting with Mrs. Mopps, and Mrs. Mopps just finally asks her, what's going on, and she says, my husband just all of a sudden is asking to take a second wife. And I feel like there are possibilities that because he is asking for that he might not be part of my life in the future. Because I do feel like that, you guys. I feel like if you've been married to somebody, and you were married and they had never said that they wanted a second wife, or they were going to have more than one wife, and when they come to you now and say they want a second wife, if you stay, the terms of all the terms of your marriage have changed. It's almost like you're getting into a new marriage now with this person, and so you are staying under different terms than your marriage started. And two, you in staying too, you are also just sacrificing yourself, because at the end of the day, what this person is saying to you is that you are not enough. Even though his decision to take a second off has nothing to do with you, it's their own crap, but they are basically saying, to me, you are not enough, I need another one. So not only are you accepting the change in the terms of your marriage, but you are also just staying with somebody that has clearly indicated that you are not enough. And what woman wants to stay in such a place? Okay, what woman wants to stay in such a place? Saying you are not enough. I mean, as you grow older with your husband, you must be. It's good that a couple is fighting to get to a place where they are well off financially, so that they can spend more time with each other. They can go on holidays together and all of that. But now this person wants to take a second wife, which is that is not going to be possible. It's not going to be possible for you to spend more time together. In fact, you'll be spending even less time together. So I do feel like, yeah, I hear her when she's saying there are possibilities that he won't be part of her life, because then she has to make a decision. Do I continue with half the marriage, or do I walk out? Because it's not the marriage that it was, definitely not. So she will be opening up about that, you guys. Also, I really would like to get like her perspective on it, like her side of the story, really her side of the story, in a sense that, did she know before that this is something that her husband wanted? How long before he actually paid lobola and all of that did she know? All of that, so that I get her side of the story. But because all I know for now is that her husband wanted a second wife, went and got a second wife, and he looks like he's continuing with, taking a second wife. But because she hasn't spoken out much, except for the video, we don't know her side of the story. So it would be great to get to hear that out of her next episode. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this review. That's how episode 9 went, you guys, of the Mommy Club. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Give it hand.